I want to start an encouragement movement. And so I want to encourage you to encourage others today. Hey everyone, welcome to Encouragement Thursday. We're on a 4-week journey together on learning how to lead from the bottom up. We're challenging the idea that you have to have a position to lead. And I believe that regardless of your position, you can lead from the bottom up even if you do these 4 things we've been talking about. The first week we talked about being authentic. Last week we talked about be selfless. And this week we're going to talk about be first. And that sounds contradictory, but hear me out. Listen, being first to serve is the best leadership that there is out there. It's called servant leadership. And I really believe in servant leadership. I believe that it's really important to be able to be first, to step up and step into opportunities. Be the first to see. You see, I believe that people who are servant leaders actually look for the opportunities, and they actually see first the opportunities and to help others to step up. They're the first to roll their sleeves up and help others. I always encourage people, be the first to help, be the first to encourage, be the first to forgive, be the first to step up, be the first, just be the first to be last. I love that one. Just be the first to be last. Prefer other people ahead of yourselves. I really believe that it's important to be first, and I believe many opportunities will come to you because you are first to step up into opportunities. I know there was one time when I did not have to respond at all. I was not required to in the position I had at the time, but I just heard about a need and I saw the way that we could fulfill that need, and so we stepped into it and stepped up. And I never thought of getting anything back from it. I just wanted to be, I just felt that wee small voice in my heart just say, hey, go for it. And I was the first to help. That event that I helped with made a contact that later on became a great source of funding for our organization. And so you just never know, by being first to serve, what can come from it. And so I want to encourage you to be first today. I want you to encourage you to be first in all those areas I talked about, especially be first to encourage others. Don't wait for others to encourage you. I always hear people say, man, nobody ever steps up to help me. Listen, you be the help. You be the first one to step into that helping role, and you will be leading from the bottom up. Others will come to depend on you because they know that you are going to be the first to step up. Now, listen, I know that people have been taken advantage. I've been taken advantage of for doing that. But I would much rather learn how to put a boundary up than to not have been the first to step up to help in the first place. And so it takes thought leadership. It takes discipline of your mind. You know those times when you just feel a little prompt, like, yeah, I should jump on that. I should help with that. And then you kind of talk yourself out of it, maybe fear or distraction, or I just don't have time. It's a discipline of the mind. It's a discipline of the heart to make being first kind of a first nature. Not second nature, first nature. And so you need to train your mind. Every time you feel a little unction, don't ignore it. It becomes easier and easier to ignore that little voice in your heart, that voice in your head that says to help. It becomes easier to ignore it, and to go the opposite way, it becomes much more difficult to be first or to help anyone else. And then we get into our problems like we talked about last week of being self-centered, self-focused. So I want to encourage you today to be the first to respond to people in need. Be the first to respond to others who might need help. Be that first to forgive. Be the first to encourage somebody. Especially today being Encouragement Thursday, I want to invite you to join the encouragement movement. Would you just call somebody, text somebody, and even share this video with somebody so that they can be encouraged today? Because it's so important in today's time and effort that what's going on in the world, that we are becoming encouragers. I want to start an encouragement movement. And so I want to encourage you to encourage others today. And listen, if you need encouragement or you need help, you need somebody to coach you through some of these steps, I am willing to help. Go to my website, www.markgordon.ca. You can book an appointment right on that website. Until next week, talk to you later.